Jennifer and Julian's domestic situation was quite normal until Jennifer gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. From that moment, the family cat, Luna, completely changed her behavior. Luna wouldn't let the child sleep alone, and when they were separated, the cat wouldn't stop meowing. When Julian discovered what was happening, he was in for the shock of his life. Many families wish to raise their children with pets. Others allow their pets to grow old with their children. In some families, pets are introduced to the children as soon as they arrive from the maternity ward. The story of this family involves authorities, the police, and the strange relationship between children and pets in a household. Authorities are not always involved in such cases. Sometimes it's hard to prove that there's a real issue, and at other times, authorities' access to evidence becomes impossible. When the first police officer arrived, he couldn't believe what he was witnessing. How could a cat notice something so incredible? He told Julian that he should be very happy to have such an observant cat. Deep down, Julian knew he had made a mistake. He was the one who should have protected his daughter. Even when you know you've done nothing wrong, being questioned by authorities can make you quite nervous and scared. Certainly, many people are caught unprepared. First and foremost, the person will have to prove that they've done nothing wrong and committed no crime. Within minutes, at least a dozen more police cars arrived at the scene. They immediately began questioning Julian and Jennifer. The couple was in a state of shock. They had no idea of the gravity of the situation until now. What shocked the family is that they had done nothing wrong to their knowledge. They also wanted to know more about the case. The fact that authorities bombard a family with questions becomes concerning, as the person being questioned may have no idea why they are being questioned. Imagine trying to answer something when you have no idea why you're being asked. The reason the police came was disturbing. However, the fact that it started when Jennifer was pregnant was even more alarming. Did the parents trust the wrong people? Why did Luna refuse to let their daughter sleep alone? And what did Julian end up discovering that necessitated calling the police? Before anything else, or even before pets were involved in this story, the first thing Julian and Jennifer wanted to experience was bringing new life into their monotonous world. When they finally got what they hoped for, everything started to go as planned. So, again, what else could go wrong when everything was fitting so well? It all started when Jennifer finally got pregnant. The two had wanted this for a long time. However, there was something bothering both of them, their cat Luna. They were hesitant about her reaction to the baby. Cats are very primitive and usually have a sense of selfishness when it comes to their owner's attention. Preparing that cat for the arrival of a new resident was a challenge in itself. The issue was not how the pregnancy would be, but since the cat was already part of the family, the goal was to ensure that the cat understood what was going to happen and reacted appropriately to the soon-to-arrive baby. Jennifer had read some horror stories about cats not accepting another family member. Jennifer and Julian hoped that Luna would naturally accept this. People always share their experiences online, or friends tell about what they went through and how they dealt with the situation. However, they had never thought of taking Luna to a shelter. The best part about having pets is that they can react in various ways and can adapt to different situations. Another thing Jennifer noticed is that Luna was not aggressive, nor did she get angry with her owner's physical changes. The idea was always to have a fruitful relationship with Luna. Then, one day when Luna finally realized that Jennifer was pregnant, she started meowing repeatedly at Jennifer's belly. Imagine seeing your pet paying so much attention to just one part of your body. Luna did not seem happy with the pregnancy. She started acting strangely. Jennifer was very scared by the cat's behavior. The family began to worry about Luna's relationship with the baby. It would be important to keep the whole family together, and at the same time, keep the baby safe. These are difficult tasks for a family that has just received a newborn. However, the family was committed to this challenging task. They couldn't figure out what was triggering this behavior. Did Luna feel threatened, or was there something wrong with the baby that Luna could sense? Luna could handle the fact that her owners would now divide their attention between her and their new baby. Jennifer needed to get answers, and quickly, before it was too late. As not everyone can easily decipher what might be going through an animal's brain, The best solution would be to take Luna to a qualified professional to seek these answers. Not because these doctors can easily say what goes on in an animal's head, but they have a clearer view of how to adapt to certain situations. Jennifer asked Julian to take Luna to the vet. They had to be absolutely sure that nothing was happening with Luna before they had to choose between the baby or the cat. The choice would not only affect the couple, but would also affect the emotional turmoil their beloved pet would have to go through. You can ask any pet owner if leaving their beloved pet was or was not an easy decision, and they would start crying or explain to you how impossible it is. Neither of the options was in line with what Jennifer would like to put her family through. You can ask any pet owner if leaving their beloved pet was or was not an easy decision, and they would start crying or explain to you how impossible it is. Neither of the options was in line with what Jennifer would like to put her family through. The vet's diagnosis was not what they expected. Luna was perfectly healthy, and there was no reason for her to act the way she was. The vet suggested that Luna might be feeling a little jealous of the new baby, but that was not the case. Luna was not jealous. She was trying to protect the baby. When Luna was finally allowed to meet the baby, she was very careful. She sniffed the baby and then started meowing again. Luna was not happy with the baby's presence, but she was not aggressive either. She was just trying to protect the baby from something. The family was relieved to hear that Luna was not a threat to the baby. However, Luna's behavior did not change. She continued to meow and would not let the baby sleep alone. Luna was trying to protect the baby from something. But what? Julian decided to investigate. He set up a camera in the baby's room and waited. What he saw on the camera was shocking. Luna was trying to protect the baby from a snake that had entered the room. Julian immediately called the police, and they arrived within minutes. The police were shocked to see that Luna had been trying to protect the baby from a snake. They immediately removed the snake and thanked Luna for her bravery. Julian knew that he had made a mistake. He should have been the one to protect his daughter. The family was relieved, and Luna was hailed as a hero. She had saved the baby's life, and the family could not be more grateful. Luna was given a special treat, and she finally stopped meowing. She had done her job, and she was happy. Luna was the only one who noticed something about Elizabeth. That's why Luna tried her best to protect Lily from any danger she could sense. Luna had cracked this case open. The police told Julian that he should be very proud of his cat. Eventually, they managed to catch Elizabeth trying to leave the country. Luna saved the day. Luna and Lily grew up as best friends. Lily finally learned the whole story of her parents. She and Luna have been inseparable ever since. Luna never stopped looking out for Lily. Julian and Jennifer tried to be more careful about who they let into their home. If they made a mistake again, at least they had Luna to look after the home's security. Who would have thought that Luna was more of a heroine than an enemy everyone thought she was? Thank you so much for watching this incredible story about Luna and Lily. If you enjoyed it and want to hear more amazing stories like this one, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support means the world to us and helps us continue to bring you great content. See you in the next video.